Okay, so welcome back. We in the last um, tutorial we were trying to look into how to set quiz assignments, and I realized I didn't finish that quite well, and a lot of people still struggle with how to do it specifically. So today we're going to go deep into it. How to let's go back to our demo class. So we're going to go into how to set quiz assignments. So I'm going to create quiz assignments and I'm going to look at different types of quiz assignments. So this is the first window when you set up a quiz assignment. So let's say testing quiz assignment and assignment. So answer all questions as if we're giving the children that. So let's open the quiz. Now, mind you, when I spoke with some people, they don't understand that Google Form, where we take the quiz, is a different application from the Google Classroom. So, though your children will see the assignments on Google Classroom, they will take the quiz in the form, they would come back to Google Classroom and turn it in because it has accepted their responses. You have to look at their responses on forms to grade them in the classroom. Now, there's another way to do it that it will automatically be graded, but we'll do that in another video. So let's start with the multiple choice. So if I want to set a multiple, now this is the title of your test. So it's always good to title your test. So if you are giving them their first quiz on a particular topic, let's say heat and energy. So this is heat and energy quiz, so that they know exactly what they are doing. Now, if you want to do a description, that's fine. Or if you want to use that as an instruction um, page, that's also very fine. You can leave that. Okay, answer all questions. So yes, now let's see. If I'm doing multiple choice, now the thing is, some people don't understand that you can do a variety of things using the Google form, the Google quiz. So if I'm doing multiple choice, so what um are or how many vowels of the alphabet do we have? So that's a multiple choice question. So you can do short answer. Now, for those of us that have diagrams we want to use to test them, it's always best to use short or long answer text. And you are not doing a multiple choice. So you can simply add a picture, an image to this question because you're trying to test something. So if I do this, okay, it's a multiple choice question. So there are five vowels. So we can say three, four, five. For example, I want them to have, normally you have four options. So you've done that. Now, I want to set my answer key. I want to also attach a point to it, like a grading point. So I'm going to click on answer key. I'm going to select the correct answer. Then I'm going to grade the point. So if I want them to allocate 1 point, 2 point, 3 points, it depends on me. Then I click done. That way, that question is already set and you have set the answer. So if the child selects the right answer, these 3 points will be allocated to the child. Then always make it required, because if you don't, the child can skip that question. So now I want to add the next question that requires them to provide answers from an image. So I can just come here and say add image. So insert image. Let me look for an image on my system that I want to test. So I must have prepared that image and saved it on my Google Classroom folder, for example. So I'm going to select this image now, or let's look for a more. Okay, so I teach econs, so I'm going to select this econs image, like I titled the quiz essay. So I'm going to select this image, and I'm going to use this image to ask them a question, of which they will respond to that question using short answer, the short answer option. In the case where it is not going to, it's does not have. So this is my image title. So I'm going to title it costs graph. Then I'm going to go ahead and say add question. So what's my question? What is the graph above called? Yeah. And it's going to be a short answer question, because, or if you want them to write something long, that's fine too. You select paragraph. So I'm going to say short answer. So I can set an answer key if it is pretty direct, which is, I'm going to call it, because it's a cost graph. And then you can now select this box if that is exactly what you want them to say. So if I select this box, it means any other thing they write here. So your children can even write cost diagram, and Google will mark it wrong because you've set it in there that it is called the cost graph. And you can set points to that and say done. Now, no stress. If a child has done that, you have to even review their work, since you are setting short answer text, before you grade them, which is why we will come to these settings. So I'll click on settings now. It is here you set it up that, okay, they can't see their grades until I have reviewed it, and that's under quizzes. So I'm going to select here that they release grade later after manual review, and I'll save it. So here we can even set up another question, more questions, and say, what is the corresponding cost at? It depends on what you want to set. You can even set on a scale of 1 to 10. Scale of 1 to 10. How happy are you? Then you know it's a linear scale. Google already even identified that I'm trying to ask a linear scale question, and they've set it up already. So one, unhappy, and 10, very happy. Then you set it as required, and that's all. Now let's go and preview it. Let's see how it will look like to the students. So how many towers do we have? Look at the graph, and this is the question. So if I put uh, costs diagram, that's it for the child. They have answered the question. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm very happy. You can set a variety of questions, but I know most teachers work with diagrams, which is why I decided to take this video to really explain how you can put up a diagram and also add a question to that diagram. Now you have a bunch of tools on your computer already, for those of you that use Windows, that can help you take screenshots of diagrams, especially when they are in PDF files and you want that specific diagram. You just simply come to your Windows tool here and search for sniping tool. There's a this is called a sniping tool. It's already on your system. You search for it, and you can say you want to create a new snipe, and you can screenshot anything on your computer screen and save it to your classroom folder, and you can use that on your Google Classroom to set questions. So I hope this tutorial has helped those that want to learn how to use diagrams within their Google.